If you've been a cat owner for a while, you've probably noticed your cat suddenly flop down or roll around on the floor, right? Well, today, I'm dedicating this video to explain some interesting reasons behind this behavior, and I bet you've probably misunderstood what's going on when they flip over in front of you like that. But first, let's dive into reason number 1, which might not be as cute as you think, but it's definitely a part of your cat's natural instincts. Secret number 1, they're in heat. Sometimes, that dramatic rolling isn't just playful behavior, it's nature taking its course. If you have an unspayed female cat, this rolling could be a sign that she's in heat. During this time, her behavior can seem a little more intense than usual. You might notice her rolling around, keeping her back end in the air, often vocalizing more than normal, with loud meows or yowls. These actions might seem odd, but they're her way of broadcasting to any nearby male cats that she's ready to mate. Along with the pheromones she releases, this behavior acts as her message, telling the world she's here and available. While this behavior may seem strange and a bit excessive, it's actually how female cats naturally communicate their mating signals. This display may last for a few days, and it can be intense. Understanding this can help you be more patient with your cat during this time, knowing that it's simply her way of following nature's course. Well, sometimes, it's not about mating. It's all about comfort and trying to scratch that itch they just can't quite reach. Just like us, cats sometimes have an itch they can't quite get to. While they're incredibly flexible, there are still spots, like their back, that remain tricky to scratch on their own. When they struggle to reach those spots, you might see them flop down onto the floor and roll around. It's a quirky yet effective way for them to scratch an itch, especially if they find a soft rug or cozy surface to rub against. While this might seem a bit odd, it's simply their solution to a small problem. And if it gets your attention and a bit of petting, it's a win-win for them. However, if this rolling becomes more frequent, it could signal irritation from things like allergies or parasites, so it's a good idea to check for any skin issues or pests like fleas or ticks. And before we move on to the next reason, don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow cat lovers. Secret number 3, they are earning their ultimate trust. When a cat exposes their belly, it's not always an invitation for a rub. It's a silent gesture of complete trust. Their soft, vulnerable stomach is one of the most protected parts of their body, and showing it means they have serious confidence in you. If your cat flops onto their side and rolls over in your presence, it's not just about comfort. It's their way of saying, I feel safe with you. Some cats may tolerate a gentle belly stroke, but the rare few who actually enjoy it are giving you the ultimate compliment. It's like being let into a part of their world that very few get to see. So, when your cat rolls over, don't just think it's playtime. Appreciate the trust behind the gesture. Secret number 4, they are trying to charm or manipulate you. Each species has its own language, and the meowing sound seems to be the language of cats, carrying a wide range of meanings. These vocal signals are often aimed specifically at us humans, and they know exactly how to use their voice to get our attention. Imagine you're focused on your phone or lost in a book, and suddenly your cat flops down right in front of you. They give a slow, deliberate roll, followed by a soft meow. It's not random, it's a strategy. They've figured out that this combination of cuteness and sound always gets your attention, and it works. Without even realizing it, you stop what you're doing and give them what they want: affection, a treat, or simply your time. They're not just asking for attention, they're showing how well they've studied you. The meow is part manipulation, part love, and completely personal. Secret number 5, they're feeling joyful. Cats often show how relaxed they are by doing odd things like rolling around. If your cat suddenly drops to the floor and starts rolling, it's simply a sign that they feel safe and content in their environment. This behavior usually happens when your cat is in a peaceful mood, perhaps after a long nap or while basking in a sunny spot. And if they've been waiting for you to come home, don't be surprised if they rush over, flop down, and roll around happily to greet you. It's their unique way of saying hello and showing their excitement to see you. Secret number 6, they secretly claim you as their own. My cat often rubs up against my legs, and sometimes even suddenly flops over onto the floor right in front of me. At first, it just seems like a really affectionate gesture, like, wow, This cat must really love me. But that behavior is also their way of marking territory and claiming you as theirs. Hidden in their cheeks, paws, and even the base of their tail are special scent glands that leave behind a unique smell only other cats can truly detect. This gentle scent marking is their way of saying, "This human is mine." Unlike unneutered cats that may spray to mark territory, your feline friend uses a more affectionate approach. When they rub against you or certain spots around the house, they're creating a familiar environment that smells like comfort and security. And if you notice them rolling across the floor where you just walked, they might be blending your scent into their world, turning you into part of their safe, scented space. Secret number 7, they are enjoying the scent of catnip. If you've ever caught your cat rolling around, not with you, but after pouncing on something like a toy mouse, you're not imagining things. Many cat toys are packed with dried catnip, and for the 50 to 70% of cats who respond to it, catnip can turn even the calmest feline into a playful, silly fluff ball. That rolling, flipping, or zooming around is actually a response to a compound called nepentolactone. It affects the scent receptors in a cat's nose and can trigger all kinds of behaviors, from purring and rubbing to darting across the room or gleefully flopping over in excitement. They might rub their face on the toy, chew it, or roll over it again and again. And they're actually trying to coat themselves in the scent. So if you see your cat suddenly rolling on the floor, take a look around. Chances are there's a toy nearby. We all love watching our cats go crazy over catnip. If that brought a smile to your face, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Secret number 8, they can feel threatened. While dogs may roll over on their backs as a sign of surrender, cats don't always follow that same pattern. Instead, they often communicate their emotions in quieter, more reserved ways. A tucked tail, a hunched posture, or even avoiding eye contact are just a few of the signs that a cat is feeling uneasy or vulnerable. But there's another, more surprising reason your cat might suddenly roll onto their back. They may be preparing for a defensive reaction. By rolling onto their back, cats get all 4 paws ready, ensuring they can act swiftly if needed. This defensive posture is especially noticeable if they feel cornered or provoked. Any cat owner who's ever tried to pet their cat's belly knows the drill. Claws and teeth can come out in an instant, leaving you surprised and sometimes with a scratch or bite. Secret number 9, they are battling the heat. Cats don't sweat like we do, and with a higher body temperature, it can be harder for them to regulate their heat, especially during the summer. Research from the National Research Council shows that cats prefer environments between 86 to 97 degrees Fahrenheit, which is just warm enough for them to feel cozy without getting overheated. That's why you'll often find them curled up in sunlit spots when the temperature is just right. However, when the heat becomes too intense, they have unique ways of cooling off. One method is grooming. By licking their fur, cats spread saliva that evaporates, helping to cool them down. And you may also catch your cat rolling around on the floor, using any cool surface they can find, whether it's cold kitchen tiles or the wooden floorboards in your living room. Additionally, some cats take dust baths as a way to regulate their temperature. When they roll around in dry dirt, they're not just making a mess. The warm top layer of dirt helps them cool off by exposing them to the cooler layer beneath. If you find it interesting and fun to learn more about cat behavior, don't hesitate to drop a like to share the love with us. Share this video with your loved ones so they can better understand and appreciate cats too. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.